Hi, boys and girls. Here we are again, ready to read a story. And our story today is about sounds. And we are going to be learning some words about sounds. How are sounds made? Do you hear sounds at night? Can you hear any sounds right now while you're at home? I was sitting here a few minutes ago and I heard birds singing outside. It was a wonderful sound. And sometimes when we hear sounds, they become very loud. Sometimes they are very soft. And that depends on the volume. The volume, the word is, volume is the level of sound, whether loud or soft. The volume, you look at your picture here, and it shows the girls trying to decide, do they want a loud sound or a soft sound? I think the girl holding the phone wants a softer sound so she can hear the telephone because the volume was too loud. The next one is the senses. Senses helps us learn about the world around us. That sounds interesting, doesn't it? It gives us information because we have 5 senses. 5 are ears, our eyes, our nose, our mouth, and our hands. So we hear, we see, we smell, we taste, and we feel with our senses, our 5 senses. Our next one is distract. To distract someone means to take their attention away from what they are doing. Sometimes we hear things and we're going, what is that noise? What is going on? And it distracts us from reading or from listening or watching something. Look at the picture. The boy is trying to do his homework and his little brother is playing with blocks and making things. So he is being distracted from his work, isn't he? And sometimes we get distracted very easily, don't we? Our next word that we're going to learn is nervous. Nervous means you feel worried. Mrs. Cochran felt that way today because she's been nervous trying to get this video together to show you, to teach you. So I was nervous and I had to work it out and not be worried about it. Sometimes we are so nervous over things and we need to not be quite so worried and nervous about things. The next one we have is squeaky. Squeaky. These gates, if you open and close them, you'll hear them squeak, squeak. And that can be annoying too and distracting. And we hear it, don't we, with our ears. Squeaky. Well, we have a story today, and it's called The Squeaky Bed. And I think you will enjoy it. It is going to be a cute story. As you are listening to this story, I want you to be thinking and asking questions in your head. Who's in the story? Who's the main character? What are they doing? Why are they doing that? How did that happen? And then you remember things about the story to comprehend. So I want you to be asking questions as you are listening to the story, thinking about it. The Squeaky Bed. And it's a tale. It's a story from Puerto Rico, which is down below Mexico. What sounds can you hear at night before you go to sleep? Think about that. What sounds do you hear? I know sometimes I hear my dog snoring. Sometimes I hear the dog next door barking and barking. And sometimes I hear the turkeys gobbling. But what sounds do you hear at night? Think about that. I'm going to read the story about this little girl who lived on a farm with her mama, her papa, a cat, a dog, a pig, and a horse. The little girl loved the farm. She loved her mama and her papa and all the animals on the farm. The only thing the girl didn't love was loud noises. She would jump when she heard the rooster crow in the morning. She would cry when her mother cleaned the house with a vacuum cleaner. and she would run and hide in the closet when the thunder came. And of course, the greater the volume, the more each noise upset her. Well, it was the little girl's birthday, and her papa wanted to make her something special. So he made her a beautiful brass bed. It was shiny like gold, and her mama just polished it and made it beautiful. The little girl was so delighted and so excited. That night, Mama and Papa tucked her into her beautiful brass bed and wished her sweet dreams. Well, you can see that something happened. Look at the little girl's face. She's nervous, isn't she? The little girl closed her eyes, and then she heard something squeaky. Squeak! Went her brand new bed. She sat up, and the noise was even louder. Squeak! 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 She cried, and when no one came to rescue her, she cried even harder. Mama and Papa came running. This bed is squeaky, cried the little girl. Do not be so nervous, our little love, said Mama and Papa. A squeaky bed will not harm you. Perhaps our cat will come and make you feel better. So they brought the cat in and put her on the bed. Thank you, Mama and Papa, said the little girl. She kissed them on each cheek and petted the cat. Then she closed her eyes. Again the bed went squeak, squeak, squeak. Cried the little girl. Meow! Screeched the cat. Mama and Papa came running. Do not cry, little girl. Do not meow, kind cats, they said. A squeaky bed will not harm you, but perhaps our brave dog will make you feel safer. So they brought in the dog. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Papa, she said. Then she turned over to go to sleep. And again the bed went squeak, squeak, squeak. Cried the little girl. Meow! Screeched the cat. Roof, roof, roof! Barked the dog. And Mama and Papa came running. Do not cry, little girl. Do not screech, kind cat. Do not bark, brave dog, they said. It is only a squeaky bed, and a little squeak will not harm you. Meow! Roof, 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 answered the girl, the cat, and the dog. So Mama said, I know just what you need. Our beautiful big pig will distract you from the disturbing noises and the squeak. So Mama went and got the pig. She put him right on the bed, next to the girl and the cat and the dog. Then Mama and Papa said good night. But as soon as Mama and Papa left, the bed began to squeak. Squeak, squeak, squeak! Cried the little girl. Eow, eow! Screeched the cat. Woof, 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 woof! Barked the dog. Oink, 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 oink! Squealed the pig. And again, Mama and Papa ran to her room. Oh, I wonder what they're going to do next. You will see in this picture what's going to happen. Look at what they're going to do next. Hush, hush, said Mama to the little girl. It's just a little noise. Try not to let your delicate senses get the better of you. But just in case they do, added Papa, we will bring in our trustworthy horse. She will make you feel secure. So they went to the barn to get the horse. They led the horse into the room and told her to get onto the bed, which she did. Now you will have nothing to fear, said Mama and Papa as they turned off the lights. Squeak, squeak, squeak went the bed, even louder than before. Cried the little girl. Then each of the animals joined in. Meow, meow, roof, 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 oink, oink, oink. Went the horse. As they ran to the room, Mama and Papa held their ears because the noise was so loud. Suddenly, a crash stopped all the noises. The bed had collapsed. There they were on the bed on the floor. That night, the girl, the cat, and the dog, the pig, and even the horse slept with, guess who? Mama and Papa. Next day, Papa made the little girl a brand new brass bed, and Mama polished it. Yippee! Shouted the little girl as she jumped on the bed and bounced up and down. What do you think the bed did? Right. Squeak! 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 And both Mama and Papa said, "Oh no!" And that's the end of our story. I wonder what's going to happen next because the bed was still squeaking. I wonder if she'll be able to sleep on it. Remember to ask questions as think about it as we're reading, to think about where are they? What are they doing? What happened? How did it happen? Who did it? And what are they going to do to solve the problem? I don't know. But I want you to all to read, read, read. And when you are reading, I want you to think about what you're reading and asking questions to understand the story completely. It's been good sharing with you, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. See you next time. Bye.